That's my biggest fear as I get older, right? Is I never want anyone to think of me as like a creepy old man, you know? That's why I always moisturize before I look through someone's window. You look like you're like too big to fly coach. You look like... But you got that glint in your eye like, I've got Comfort Plus money. I was trying to meet up with a friend this week, and he goes, oh, I can't meet you for lunch on Tuesday because in the morning I have a session with my life coach, and in the afternoon I have a session with my therapist. I was like, you have a life coach and a therapist? How much time does the therapist spend undoing what the life coach did? I was with a friend of mine at a coffee shop the other day. We're just sitting there. My friend, she's in her mid-30s and she just got braces. She got braces for her teeth as an adult. No big deal, right? Good for her. She wants to better herself. And then this woman walks by her table with very obvious breast implants. And my friend, she goes, ugh, why do some women do that? And I was like, well, you got braces. And she's like, yeah, but my teeth were crooked. I was like... I just went to my first wedding since before the pandemic. The first wedding I've gone to since 2019. And at the reception, I'm talking to the newlyweds, and I'm asking them how they're doing. They said, yeah, we want to start trying to have a family right away because we had to delay our wedding. I was like, oh, that's great. How big a family you guys want? And she goes, ideally, I want to have one of each. I said, it's 2022. One of each what? She's like, one of each gender. It's like, you can afford 144 kids? And this is a cash bar? That's funny? All right, cool. You could have said that's very funny, but you just went with that's funny. That's fine. That's fine. Or you could have just laughed louder. That would have been acceptable too. There's so many options. A friend of mine had a kid in November 20. The kid was born in November 2020, and she keeps trying to say it's a pandemic baby. I'm like, yeah, I can do the math. November 2020, that means that baby was conceived in February 2020, before the lockdown, right? That's not a pandemic baby, that's just a regular mistake. So one clap for that, all right. When I was like 2 years into comedy, this like seasoned veteran comic gave me some advice. He said, Adam, you should only write jokes about what you know. So I threw out all my sex jokes. And, all right. Oop. That was it. That was like a delayed laugh. Because you had to take a look at me and be like, actually, that checks out. So now I'm going to laugh. It's a wonderful laugh. They asked me if I was religious, and I said, I'm not religious. And they said, well, aren't you Jewish? And I said, I'm not religious. And they said, well, is your mother a Jew? And I said, why? And they said, well, because of the laws of Judaism. If your mother's a Jew, you're a Jew. And I said, well, by the laws of Dungeons and Dragons, I'm a level 5 wizard. What's your point?